He's a close talker. Holy my.
Yeah, he's getting way too close.
And way too what?
Way too close with everybody's faces.
Oh, he's drunk. That's what drunk people do.
I'm not driving whatsoever. I would drive.
Exactly.
And that's why we're following you, because you don't need to drive.
On November 23rd, 2021, Orlando police responded to Universal Studios Florida for a reported trespass complaint. The footage raises three distinct legal questions: trespass authority on private property, DUI prevention without a vehicle stop, and the lawfulness of the eventual custodial arrest. Universal Studios Florida is private property. Under Florida Statute Section 810.09, the lawful owner or authorized agent may demand that any individual leave the premises. Once that demand is made and the individual departs, any subsequent return constitutes trespass after warning. A first-degree misdemeanor carrying up to 1 year in jail and a $500 fine. Law enforcement officers acting at the request of property management possess full statutory authority to enforce that warning and to arrest any individual who returns.
He's good?
Yeah, for now.
He's a close talker. Holy my.
Yeah, he's getting way too close.
And way too what?
Way too close with everybody's faces.
Oh, he's drunk. That's what drunk people do. Excuse us. How's it going?
What are you doing today? Violent crime, particular one everybody?
What's up, Brian?
Is there any today violent crime?
Yeah. Disturbance in California, the same again.
No response, Detention.
So I'm saying he's leaving with
Officer 372 headquarters. Their reference, emergency downtown.
So after he...
saying to leave us off.
Emergency downtown with an 85 Sierra.
Okay. We'll hang out for you then.
Exactly.
I guess I'm just waiting for pizza right now. I'm not a hassle.
Where's your party?
They're outside. We're from China. I'm the only one that's from America.
Are they cowfish?
I do not want problems with you guys.
No. So, you know,
They're in the VIP party.
VIP?
Yeah.
You already have a vehicle?
No. They're waiting on me. So I don't want any problems.
Yeah.
I was born in America.
Echo 11.
My whole family voted for Trump, okay? I have no problems with that. They're just waiting on me to be here at the VIP party.
392. 39.
Have a great night. Good night.
Yeah, I just smell some pizza. Yeah. Maybe some.
Where you at? Where's your friends at?
Yeah, my friends are in Jaws 312.
Is that where you're going? Jaws 312? Is that how you're getting off property?
Yeah, I'm gonna get off of property. Relax, listen, I'm very communicative. I'm gonna get off Jaws 312. I'm an Uber. I'm not driving whatsoever.
Okay, so you just said two different things, so let me make sure I'm tracking.
I'm on Jaws 312.
If you're at Jaws 312, that's not where Uber is. So are you leaving in an Uber or are you leaving in your car with your family?
I'm not driving whatsoever.
So are you meeting someone at Jaws 312? Or are you going to Uber?
I'll tell you what I'm meeting with. Jaws 314, that's where I'm meeting.
That's where your friends are at?
Yes.
And that's how you're getting home?
That's where I'm going.
Awesome, let's go to Jaws 314. It's straight this way.
With you?
Yeah, I'm going to ask for you.
No, I'm not going with you.
Well, you don't have much of an option. You're on private property, so we're just going to follow behind. It's not a big deal, my man.
That's fine.
We're just going to follow behind you. It's not like I got to hold your hand or anything. Just walk that way and we'll see you there. I'll turn back on for this guy. Oh no! There's no way out the pizza. And it won't fit. Round hole, square peg.
Do the whole thing?
Dude, he threw at least half. At least half. How expensive are those pizzas? They're pretty pricey, right? Like, so, if things get a little bit more confusing about how he's getting out of here, are you willing to prosecute for trespass after warning? I don't think it'll go that way, but I like to to at least know where I'm at. It may go. What's that, my friend? Yes.
I'm going in my car right now.
Is there a sober driver to drive your car?
Yeah, that's my problem here. Are you guys gonna follow me all the way?
Yeah,
there?
to make sure you don't drive for that exact
So what
reason.
if I don't drive?
Then you're gonna go to Uber.
So what if I don't get it?
Well, so we have two different things, all right? So here's how it's gonna go.
So
One,
you guys gonna follow me?
you gotta let me finish. Let me talk. All right. So you're too intoxicated to drive. All right. So that's not happening. That's off the table. You also have to leave the property because the management here no longer wants you to stay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have to leave the property, and you have to do it with you not driving. So that leaves Ubers and taxi cabs. Luckily for us, they're located in the same location. So we're gonna go up to Ubers, not your car. We're gonna go to the Uber, and you can Uber or get a cab off property. Or you can walk off property, but I highly suggest you take the Uber cab. I don't care how you get off property, but you do have to get off property. I do care if you drive.
I understand that, but my thing is, I will get off property. Are you going to follow me all the way there?
Yeah, we have to.
Why?
That's the whole reason why they hire us to be here. So, to make sure you don't drive a car right now because you're intoxicated.
I'm not intoxicated.
And that's right. It's a trust and verify thing. I trust you to do the right thing and go up to Uber, and I'm going to verify it by following.
Homicide detective on the air advice.
Well, I can't go anywhere now if you're going to follow me.
Homicide detective.
Yeah, no, we're going to go to Uber, and that way you get Uber off property. We can totally get there.
No responsible channel 1828.
Super easy. See, it's super easy. See all the new signage they put up? It's very nice, by the way. Sir, this garage.
I love OPG, I support it, but they're all around me.
Yeah, we're just following you, my man. You just gotta go that way is the Uber though.
I'm pretty lit.
This guy has actually the same exact mentality as the guy I arrested this past week at the airport.
Yeah.
Where he's like super supportive of law enforcement, but then like he is like not cooperative at all. And not only that, but he pushed a gate agent, which is great. That'll get you arrested. So almost there.
Stop following me.
We're just gonna follow you up to Uber, my man.
My car, you're gonna follow me?
No, we're not going to your car.
I live in Volusia County. You're gonna.
Okay, we're gonna drive. I'm not talking to whoever you have on the phone.
They said they're gonna keep following me.
My friend, we're just gonna go up to Uber. You can't drive. We're not driving. That's off the table.
I'm not driving.
Okay, then you say you want to get an Uber.
So why are you guys following me?
To make sure you get an Uber.
I would drive if you didn't fuck up with following me.
Exactly.
And that's why we're following you, because you don't need to drive.
The initial contact between officers and the subject qualifies as a consensual encounter under Florida versus Bostick, decided by the Supreme Court in 1991. A consensual encounter does not constitute a Fourth Amendment seizure so long as a reasonable person would feel free to terminate the interaction and leave. That threshold shifted once officers informed the subject he was subject to arrest if he remained on property. At that point, the encounter crossed into an investigative detention requiring reasonable suspicion under Terry versus Ohio. The subject's visible disorientation, abnormal proximity to other guests, and difficulty providing a consistent exit plan constitute specific articulable facts satisfying the Terry reasonable suspicion standard. Reasonable suspicion does not require probable cause. It requires only that officers can point to objective, observable conduct that supports a particularized and reasonable inference of criminal activity. The subject's voluntary statement, "I would drive," is the single most legally significant moment in this footage. That statement was not made in response to custodial interrogation. It was spontaneous and unprompted. Under Miranda versus Arizona, the protections of the Fifth Amendment attach only to custodial interrogation, not to voluntary admissions. Combined with officers' direct observations of the subject's intoxication, that admission established probable cause for a DUI arrest under Florida Statute, Section 316.193, which prohibits operating a vehicle while impaired to the extent normal faculties are affected. Officers were not required to wait for the subject to enter his vehicle before taking preventive action. Florida law does not condition DUI authority on the initiation of vehicle operation.
I'm going to leave property, but the guy people.
You can't leave to drive drunk, all right? You can't commit a crime to leave.
I'm going to Rachel's. I'm going to Rachel's.
Well, you can get an Uber to Rachel's. It's right down 528.
Hey.
If that's one you're going to. Talk to the manager right here, then
I
talk to me.
understand. Sir, you're putting me in a dilemma where...
Talk to the guy with the hat.
All right, can I talk first? You're saying I have to leave property.
Headquarters
but you're
Oscar
also
350,
saying
unit check.
these people are gonna follow me. So I'm in like a lose-lose situation. You're saying, so I'm saying like this. Leave me alone, and I will leave property.
That's not how it works because you have to make sure you're driving property.
Okay, cool. So I'm not gonna leave property. I'm gonna stay here then.
Go ahead.
We have asked you to leave property. You are verbally
Okay, so
If you stay here, you're subject to arrest.
We're violating that trespass.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave if you leave me alone.
No. You're going to Uber. You're not driving. You're too drunk to drive. I cannot allow you to drive drunk.
I have some.
Awesome. They can do that upstairs. We have to go upstairs, right here on the escalator.
Follow me.
Yes. Listen, you either get off property, Uber, your friend picks you up,
I'm going to
or
leave
at this
property.
point,
Just
you're going to go to
leave me the
jail.
fuck alone.
And just make sure you understand, once you leave, you can't come back tonight,
I
all
don't
right?
want to come back.
All right.
I just want to.
Because if you come back, I'll arrest you. I'm pleading with you.
I know
don't
that.
come back.
I know.
All right.
I completely understand. My thing is, I want to leave, but you guys are not allowed.
We're not allowing you to drive your car. We totally want you to leave.
That's.
Yes.
You get it.
We're all tracking on the same page. Just driving your car would be
You're
a
gonna
crime.
Follow me around
Until you leave via Uber, yes. Or taxi cab.
Where's the Uber station?
It's stopped, my friend. All right, my friend, it is your choice. You got the green zone, the blue zone, or the yellow cabs to your right.
My uncle said I can come get it.
Okay, how far is your uncle?
I don't know. That's my thing.
Well, I guess we're
it
gonna
could
be
be a
friends.
whole lot easier if you guys just leave me the alone.
It would be easier, but then that wouldn't be the right thing for me to do because I'm a law enforcement officer and I got a duty.
I understand that, but I've never been in a place where you guys follow me around.
Well, you're on private property here.
I've been all types of private property.
Well, maybe the interaction went a little different. Well, let me let
I'm
you know how
going to
this-
Rachel's. I'm going to Rachel's.
And
Will
you're
you leave me
free to
alone?
go to Rachel's. You just can't
Just
stay.
leave me alone.
Once you get in a car to go to Rachel's, I assure you I will not bother you the rest of the night.
So you choose how you want to leave.
Yeah, I'm waiting to leave.
Sir, may I suggest you get an Uber or a cab? A cab ride to Rachel's ain't that bad.
I'm waiting on somebody to pick me up right now. But my
Yeah,
problem
but
is I don't want to waste your time. As
Here's
an
the thing.
OPD officer, and as him as an OPD officer, you could be doing way more beneficial things than to be sitting here waiting
Sir,
on me.
you're, as you can tell, this man manages a property here, and their patience is running thin.
Yeah,
So
I
it doesn't sound like they're going to afford the time for however long it's going to take for your friend to pick you up.
All right, so what's going to happen after that?
You just get into an Uber and you go to Rachel's and enjoy the rest of your night. Yes, if you stay, I'll arrest you for trespass without warning. If you
walk over to International
Do I get a bond after that?
Yeah, if you want to get arrested, sure. I could arrest you and you'll get a bond. It'll be $500. Or you get
Because
a
it's going to take him
Uber
30.
for a lot less than
He
500.
said it's going to take him 30 minutes. He's coming from Oviedo.
Okay, that's not an option then. We're not going to wait a half hour. You have to get an Uber or a
You
cab.
can also walk to a different location. You can walk to
Where do you want me to walk to? I'll walk to where?
Walk to the hotels across the street. They can
Where?
pick you up over
Where?
there. Hotels right around. You see the hotel there?
Yeah.
So we'll take you down there. You can walk over there. And you got the exit.
Can I get my car? I can't trust
Yep, I take the escalator and I would hold on to the railing.
This is such a waste of your time and my time, right?
It's not a waste of my time.
It is. You guys got shit to be doing.
No, sir. Making sure you get home safe is my priority.
Yeah, but you're taking me away from my car.
Yes, because that would
Fine, I understand that part. I appreciate that. But this is
all right then.
Send me the signal 15.
Sir, bus loops this way.
I'll meet you at Rachel's.
I don't know why an Uber. What would an Uber to Rachel's be? Probably like $20.
About 16 solid.
It's just right down. You just go. Yeah, he's going to Rachel's. Like you just go down 528 and you're there.
Copy.
You guys are from Orange County?
No, Orlando. Are you going to the Orlando Rachel's or the Castleberry?
Castleberry.
Oh, okay, that's great.
International Drive. So you can go to International Drive, or you can go down to this intersection, make a right, and there's a hotel or a coffee.
I'd suggest International Drive because there's lots of places to hang out and the sidewalk will lead you there.
When the subject returned to the property after receiving an explicit verbal trespass warning, the completed offense of trespass after warning under Section 810.09 had been fully established. Under Atwater versus City of Lago Vista, decided in 2001, the Fourth Amendment permits a warrantless custodial arrest for a misdemeanor offense committed in the officer's presence. The arrest here is constitutionally sound. The subject's proximity to his personally owned vehicle added a concurrent and independent probable cause basis, imminent operation of a motor vehicle while intoxicated, further validating the arrest.
You guys even care about me? Like,
This is me caring about you. This is preventing you from driving
There's
drunk.
no run off into I-4, right?
We've asked you if you want to take an Uber. We've asked you if you want to take
I
a taxi.
want to. I have somebody come
And the
pick
bridge
me
takes
up.
you over I-4, or you're
I
totally
have
safe?
somebody come pick
You have
me
been
up.
asked to leave property. We're not
All
gonna
right,
do it.
so my thing is.
Do not resist. Do not resist. Do not resist.
What am I doing? I'm trying to get it.
Nope, do not resist. Hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting at all. I'm not resisting.
Try and drive drunk, just like we knew you would.
I'm not trying to drive though.
Well, yeah, you are, because you're back on property.
My Uber is right there.
That's your personally owned vehicle, sir.
No, it's not.
First off, 10.
Oh, please, so bad.
That sucks for you.
Oh, go ahead.
You're bad at decision making.
No,
There's
my
two calls
Uber is
involved,
right
so you
there.
didn't see
Look,
why.
my Uber. Look at my Uber.
Thank you.
Sir, we already knew you had a Mercedes. Why do you think we're here?
You're going to jail, bro. No, I understand that, but look,
Sorry.
my Uber's right there.
Okay.
I'm
If
fine.
you're done, you almost got to your car.
I'm not in the car though.
Yeah, I know, you came
That's
close.
the
It's a
thing.
Mercedes that we're right next to.
No, that's not my car.
Is that what fell? Is that your glasses?
So I have cash.
55.
Oh, it's my radio. Yeah. Universal radio.
I need to pee.
Sorry, dude, you made bad decisions.
2769 LD
I know, but do I need to pee?
769 LD. It's an 85
I don't know, I'm not
entitled
you.
unit aisle, unit Delta.
But that way wasn't the way the restrooms.
85
Well, I did not get an angle thing. I could do this dead weight thing too.
It's called an escort. No one's applying any pressure points to
Okay,
you right now, okay?
so stop with this angle thing, please.
This is fine. Car's right there. That's as far as you gotta go.
You guys really did not have to do this. I had a girl driving me.
Listen, we explicitly told you not to return to property. The last thing I said to you
This thing is cut.
The last thing I said to
No,
you-
this thing is cut. This thing is cut.
was that includes the parking garages.
Right.
Which is
and
the
I'm-
last thing I said. Where are you standing right now?
You guys like waited by my car, right?
Well, we had a hunch.
So how did you know that car was my car?
Like I said, we had a hunch.
I have $300 in my wallet.
I don't have his wallet. I have his.
I have a wallet.
I have
with
his
$300
keys and his cell
in my
phone.
pocket.
That's all I got.
Well, you don't have no wallet on you. Where's your wallet?
I don't know. Fucking car keys. I'm not doing anything wrong.
All you had in your pocket was this stuff right here. This is all you had in your pocket.
Where's the phone? Where's the phone?
Phone's in my pocket.
He's got the phone, but this is all you had in your pockets.
Where's the cash?
I don't know. You didn't have no cash. This is all you had in your pockets.
And you've been on body camera.
All right, that's cool. You guys.
The physical escort and handcuffing are evaluated under the objective reasonableness standard of Graham versus Connor, decided by the Supreme Court in 1989. Graham requires courts to consider three factors: the severity of the crime, whether the subject poses an immediate threat, and whether the subject is actively resisting. Here, the offense is a first-degree misdemeanor. The subject presents no physical threat to officers. His resistance is verbal and passive, not assaultive. The force applied a compliance escort followed by standard handcuffing falls within the soft, empty hand control level of the use of force continuum and is proportionate under Graham. At the time of this analysis, no charging documents or court records confirming the disposition of this case were located through public records, searches, or available court databases. Based on the footage and applicable Florida law, the most probable charge is trespass after warning, under Florida Statute Section 810.09. A secondary charge of disorderly intoxication under Florida Statute Section 856.011. This is also plausible, given the subject's acknowledged intoxication in a commercial public space. No viable civil rights claim under 42 United States Code, Section 1983, is apparent from the footage. Officers provided constitutionally adequate notice at every stage of the encounter before escalating. The lead officer receives a B+. His handling of the encounter reflects competent application of both trespass law and DUI prevention authority. He issued explicit warnings, offered the subject multiple lawful alternatives, and applied proportionate force. The grade falls short of an A for 2 reasons. First, casual commentary comparing the subject to a prior arrestee reflects a degree of premature characterization inconsistent with impartial professional conduct. Second, a more proactive approach directly accompanying the subject to an active rideshare pickup rather than monitoring from a distance may have prevented the arrest entirely, which is always the preferable outcome. The subject receives a C+. He maintained a non-violent demeanor throughout and never posed a physical threat to officers or bystanders. He also complied with the initial escort to the Uber area, which was the correct decision. However, his voluntary statement acknowledging intent to drive, his return to private property after an explicit trespass warning, and his implausible explanation for that return eliminated every available legal defense. The subject never invoked his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Every spontaneous statement he made narrowed the officer's obligations and broadened their legal authority to intervene. Silence was his most powerful and least used tool. 3 principles from this encounter apply broadly to any interaction involving private property removal. First, a verbal trespass warning is a legal instrument, not a suggestion. Once issued, any return to the property is a completed criminal offense, regardless of subjective intent. Second, voluntary statements made outside of custodial interrogation carry no Fifth Amendment protection. An individual who discloses intent to commit a crime provides law enforcement with independent probable cause to act. Third, the right to remain silent exists precisely for situations, like this one. Exercising it costs nothing and eliminates the most common source of self-incrimination in nonviolent encounters. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.